volunteering in Buddha Seyo, I found what is the need of meditation? It is not like you just randomly sit and just observe your breath. My whole perception towards life and situation has completely changed.
I've seen changes in my health. I used to get angry little fastly before, but I'm a lot more calmer, more patient, and more confident as well. I also used to be very shy of talking. I used to have stage fear, but all of that is not there now.
All the sessions were eye-opening and life-changing for me. I lost fears. I had people-pleasing attitude, then inferiority complex. I lost so many things, and I gained a lot of confidence.
I feel like I'm a wick of candle in an ocean of disturbances. So no matter what I go through in it, I know that at the end of the day, I'll always stay grounded, that I'll always come back to my base. There was more openness, there was more kindness, there was less judgment in meeting different people, and there was less judgment in general.
My journey really started in the last 5 years when I went out for college and seeing the world for as it is, the reality of the world was something I had trouble accepting with, and coming into spirituality really helped me pull me out of that negative thinking pattern that I was stuck in. Meditation has given me a positive outlook.
I manifested for a job. I make a vision board. I started visualizing all the things, how my interviews are going well. My last section was completed in last Sunday only. And this week, I got 2 offer letters. Yeah, I am so happy for this.
Before 2 years, actually, I have been working with a company. So I was only a developer in that project. Actually, I had manifested the particular salary. I had asked for a 300% hike. Like I have decided XYZ amount. So before a week, I got a mail from that 2 years back client that we were impressed on your work. So we want you to join our company, and we will provide you this salary XYZ, that whatever I have decided. I'm so surprised.
I am working in a company called Levi. So I wasn't being assigned to any project or something. So I used to meditate, visualize, and within few days of it, I was being given a project. So this is one of the thing that I had experienced is with meditation and manifestation.
I was able to manifest something really amazing. I was able to manifest a job, and especially when there was recession happening here in the US, job market was bad. I was able to manifest an internship as well.
Hello, friends. Hearty welcome on day 10 of the Miracle Journey. Reflecting on spiritual wisdom, we delved yesterday into the importance of viewing life beyond subjective experiences and focusing on a deeper understanding of the universe. We open up the possibility of looking at life from higher perspective, one that transcends judgments, and instead embrace the bigger picture of interconnectedness, energy, and growth through the knowledge of spiritual laws of personal reality. Meditation too subtly helps us to transcend the limited self, leading us to a deeper realization of infinite nature of consciousness. By letting go of the distractions and tapping into higher awareness, we find a deep sense of peace and clarity. Now, humbly inviting Chandra sir to guide us into another session of profound wisdom and lead us to a deeper connection with the infinite truth that resides within us all. To you, sir. Thank you.
Wonderful. Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Great afternoon and evening. Asatoma Sadgamaya. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma Amritangamaya. This is a prayer for many, many schools, students, they recite it. Their stanzas are taken from one of the Vedic scriptures, Upanishads from India. Ancient scriptures, profound wisdom of spiritual science from them. Asatoma Sadgamaya means from untruth to truth, Asat to Sat. I'm so and so, I'm superior. Untruth. I'm so and so, so I'm superior. Living in untruth. Untruth to truth. The prayer is saying every day, Asatoma Sadgamaya. So move me from untruth to truth. Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya. Tamas is darkness. To Jyoti is light. From darkness to light. A life of darkness. I am the cause of suffering from everybody. I am a waste. I do not have a life to live here. Living a life of darkness. Darkness to light. A prayer every day asking, move me from darkness. I don't want to be in darker life. Mrityorma Amritangamaya. Mrityu is death. From death to eternity. Or move me towards that thought that where there is no death. I'm always life continuity. Eternity is there. Because that prayer emphasized that everyone, for the most part, think that death is there, death is the end of it all. And so then life takes a different turn because we have that opinion, we have that misunderstanding of it. Understanding is one, but living like that is another. So Mrityorma Jyotirgamaya is to move into a higher understanding that there is eternity, there is life continuity. Sat to Sat, move me from untruth. Animals are there for me to enjoy. Asat. They are also consciousness, they also have life to live. Everything is consciousness. Everything is same. Meaning of these words is very powerful, from moving from untruth to truth. Moving from darker life to ignorance, darkness. Suffering is due to individual ignorance. Suffering is not due to somebody else. Suffering is due to Chandra, this suffering is due to Richa, this suffering, this is living a darker life, putting all the blame on somebody. Suffering is due to our own ignorance, lack of knowledge. My egoistic self is behaving that way because there is no knowledge. That's why I become egoistic. And suffering comes because ego is hurt. Living a darker life is to live with ego. So darkness to light is to go and then become lighter. And then Mrityorma Amritangamaya, the moment we overcome the fear of death, the moment we go with the higher understand the life continuity is there, the only thing we do is to live in the moment, experience the moment. Where you place your attention, there you place your energy. And so then when you're in the moment living, then you are experiencing it. And so then you don't need to re-experience it again. Living in the moment is to put all your attention towards whatever that you are living right now, going through. Because we do not live in the moment, then we wanted to experience again and again and again because there's no satisfaction. So you want to experience again and again, so then that's where the greed slowly builds up. Dissatisfaction builds up because many times you can't get it again and again. We'll try to understand these words, and if we understand these words fully, then we are enlightened. Enlightenment, it's easy, simplified. Enlightenment is not something only for some select people sitting in Himalayas, or those who wear certain type of clothes and say only they can be enlightened, but not anybody else. Enlightenment is a level of understanding, and if we decode and these three words are understood fully, then one is fully enlightened. Then we live a life of enlightenment. After meditation, we'll try to understand what is enlightenment. What do these words mean? What is the darker life to lighter life? We already have learned some wonderful principles in the 6 spiritual science theories. We apply some of them just by understanding those little details into the practicality. Then we are fully enlightened to live those lives. If reincarnation karma is saying that you choose your lives and you come here and experience according to your role, then enlightenment state must come. That suffering is not suffering, it's just another experience that I'm going through. And if that observation manifest reality is true, and yadbhavam tadbhavati is true, then if I am drawing an experience, I'm creating that experience through my own thought and feeling. So how can I be making somebody else responsible for my suffering? So we look to dwell deeper, trying to put together these concepts into an understanding that is applicable in our day-to-day life. Enlightenment. What is enlightenment? Enlightenment is not about, oh, it's very enlightened state, okay, it's in bliss and enlightenment, bliss and samadhi and all these moksha, big words are there, but that's okay. Those words are there, but that's just one of the many states. Ultimately, it has to mean something to this life. This life, it's all about how am I living this life. If I am enlightened, then am I living a life of Buddha, Jesus Christ, Mahavir Jain? They seem to have done something that their wisdom and the knowledge and then goes on for centuries and centuries and centuries. We'll study history, and then of course we have all these kings and kingdoms, but they're only because we're studying history, otherwise it's forgotten. It's not there anywhere. We don't even know what are the largest and biggest company that contribute to the world and who are the biggest leaders financially who contribute to the world. We don't even know them only if we didn't read history. But we don't have to read history to know about Mahavir Jain, know about Buddha, know about Adi Shankaracharya. It keeps coming up somewhere or the other. It keeps coming up somewhere or the other. Swami Vivekananda, they come up everywhere. If I'm living an enlightened life, then I must be like a Buddha. I'm sure if Buddha is remembered, I will be remembered for the way I lived, for the message that I carried. So we look to know a bit about what that is and how it can help us in leading a truthful life, leading a life of light, leading a life where eternity is there in our total understanding. Sadgamaya, Jyotirgamaya, Amrutangamaya. Amrut means forever. eternity, living for eternity. So practicing breath mindfulness meditation, dear friends. Of course, this meditation that we are doing has got such a deep connection to these statements. Because meditation is about experiencing all these truths. Whatever experience that we want, we move into that experience. So you just have to know more about what is that I'm pursuing, to know more or experience more. And so start with knowing more. When you start with knowing more, when that quest starts, I'd like to experience what does it mean to be in Amritangamaya state. That means in a state of eternity, there's no death. One of the masters wanted to experience because her husband became the body when she was in vacation in another country. And she's a great master. And she wanted to understand, because in spite of knowing the truth, she wanted to understand what is death? How can it be? I'd like to know what exactly happens. The other questions she had, I'd like to know what happens after death. I want to be there to know. And so then one of the meditation experiences shortly after, she was taken, she was in the meditation, she was dying, and then she was taken. It's a experience. She was taken, the light comes, and light beings come. When death happens, there is a light, and then it's taken, and then distinctly a few beings come, she is taken, and then you go through a light, a tunnel kind of experience. You go at a high speed. Then suddenly something opens up. It's symbolic of opening to another dimension, a different frequency world. If anybody is experiencing speed travel, in meditation, you seem like you're just going through some tunnel, high speed. That means you are about to go into another dimensional world. And she is taken to the other side of it, and then she was shown about how people of various types are experiencing life there. What's happening there? Place after place, dimension after dimension, then come back. After the other experiences, come back into the body. It's like a dream, right? What we learn is what we move into. That is sufficient for her to come to a solid understanding that there is continuity there. I don't have to feel sad and bad about my husband not there. If we want to know, but if we have sufficient understanding through reincarnation studies, and then intuitively, as we meditate, we understand that, yes, of course, there is some other forces there. That force is continuing this whole existence. And so it can't be end of it. And we can have that understanding solidly. And so then you don't need to experience that way that she experienced it. It's up to us. But the more we learn, the more we can go into that understanding of it. And so more understanding of that nature is there, the less fearful we are here, less restricted we are here. So we'll know more of this after meditation, dear friends. Relax yourself. We're practicing breath mindfulness meditation. Our goal is to rest the mind and empty the mind of thought. We do this by observing our normal, natural breath. I've seen the picture, sitting uncomfortably on the floor in the chair, crossing your feet, fingers into fingers, hands rested in your lap. Observe your breath anywhere in the nose with your attention on, with your eyes closed. When you observe the breath slowly, mind is becoming empty, becoming less and less of thought. We go into these empty states. We may experience energy, sensation, movement, or simply we're just there quietly. Nothing else is happening. But by observing the breath slowly, mind is going into the empty states. And be in that state. whatever that is, feels like, in case you have thought at any given time. Bring your attention back to the breath, and again, go into that empty states. Again, repeat the process called breath mindfulness meditation. Before that, you're practicing heart elevation process for a few minutes to settle down and to go into deeper meditation. Dear friends, relax yourself. Follow with my guidance for this. If anybody new, relax your body. Dear friend, dear master, with your specs removed, eyes closed, with your hands on your chest area, and with your attention on your beautiful heart, and taking a slow, relaxing breath, attention on your heart center, connect with your center of these emotions, a loving heart. Feel the beat, feel the rhythm of your heart. Which is helping you thrive in life, which is helping you expand life with its emotions of love, compassion, joy, appreciation. Come on, dear friends, connect with it. This inner knowingness, constantly paying attention, signaling, giving messages about what's right for you. Your heart knows. Feel it, dear friends, appreciate it. Was helping you all the time before you even knew about it. It's there with you. Can you generate? I imagine an experience and draw the higher emotions of joy, appreciation, compassion. By recollecting an experience from your past or from the present, simply imagine. Helping your parents, taking care of a friend, playing with that child, be in that nature of whatever that may be, dear friends. Imagine and move into that emotion. Feel that energy. And make an intention to spread this energy of love, of joy, of appreciation, of compassion. That energy to go to everybody and everything, or those in need on this planet, to help them heal. Feel it. That feeling of this energy, helping them to heal, helping them to know the truth, that we are one. Relive that moment, dear friends, and feel that energy and radiate that energy to all things and everybody. Let you be more loud, let you be more expansive. The more we experience this energy, the more coherent you become. In your body and mind, the more coherent you become with the feel, with everything. Slowly, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. Allow yourself to experience that emptiness, that calmness. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience that emptiness, that calmness. All emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of energy. The field limitless possibilities. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness and energy, the more experiences you draw into your life. aware of this emptiness, the blackness, the field of no body, of no thing. The longer you stay connected, the longer you experience this field of energy, the more you experience everybody and everything. Merge into the emptiness of yourself, your divine self. The more you are with it, with this emptiness, that calmness, the more divinely healthy you become, the more divinely wiser you become. the more divinely greater you become. Friends, at this time, let's express gratitude to all things and everybody. Gratitude to your parents, teachers, mentors, family, friends, colleagues, relatives, everyone. Be grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, to everything you use, the technology, the system, the economy, the companies. Gratitude. to yourself and to this intelligent universe. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Recollect your experiences from the session. And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then you may open your eyes. Okay, dear friends. Hope you enjoy the session. What is enlightenment? If I have an enlightened understanding, then I'm leading a life of light, no darkness in my life. No suffering is there. If I have an enlightened life, that means I'm always upholding the dharma, the truth. Dharma is to live in truth. Ahimsa paramo dharma. So dharma is if I am enlightened, then I uphold that value. Ahimsa is not only just himsa, is physical hurt, even mentally. My vakshetra, the way I speak, must be impeccable. If I'm enlightened, I'm then living a free life, life with no fears. So there are many ways we can talk through this. The first and foremost thing, and then there is no order to any of this, is to recognize that enlightenment is to recognize that I know little. There is so much more to learn. I know little, there is so much more to learn. If everything is energy and prajnanam brahma, prajnanam, jnana, extreme amount of knowledge is brahma, the existence. What do I know? I know so little. Well, knowledge liberates. So enlightened person is always in a state that I know so little. They might have read, they might have met, they might have lived 100 years, but I still know very little. There is so much to learn constantly. So an enlightened person is an eternal student. Eternal student of life after life. of personal reality, cosmic reality, everything. Keep on knowing, trying to understand. An enlightened person, an enlightened master, behaves as if, never behaves that only he knows. One is I know little, second now behaves only he knows, others don't know. The one who thinks only he knows keeps on talking. Because he thinks he knows. Are judges. An enlightened person does not think only he or she knows. Another person says, okay, I know. Yes, I know, but I know little. I mean, they also know. Everybody knows. The enlightened person looks to learn from everyone that he or she interacts and meets. Oh, this is a master, he will know. This person, an ordinary person, what will they know? So just dismiss. I've learned this from a master greatly, Patriji. When he meets, whether he meets a farmer and a householder and a homemaker and a big politician or a businessman, the level of attention is same. Attention and then spending time to see what, and then ask, okay, tell me what is a little bit more about you. And then even however, whoever they are, a little bit more about them. I was there in the weekend. We went for one of the senior pyramid master, Krishna's daughter's wedding. And so I was there at Patriji's Guru's ashram. Because I was anyway going that side, I wanted to go, and then we wanted to go get some meditation there. So we went there. And when you go to Guru's ashram, there's Samadhi. Patriji's Guru, Sadananda Yogi Samadhi. So one caretaker there, and normally what do you do? Dismiss caretakers. Great master. Then he was talking about how, and his heart is full. He said, the Patrisa said that we have to give annadana to everyone who comes here, because it's a remote village. And villages, they struggle for food. He said, give annadana to everyone, and then of course give meditation. That is always there. In any meditation place, there's always first meditation is there. So whoever goes is saying annadana. So the only thing that we want to give is we are working on trying to make this more and more and more. He said thousands of people will come. Today about 200, 300 come and eat and go. And then he said one thing. Now we're talking about some masters. Yes, that master Patriji asked to go there, to go and take care of the ashram. Patriji told me to take care of this for lifelong. So I'm here to take care of this lifelong. Then he said, we were talking about a common, another master. Patriji asked him to go and then stay in Pyramid Valley, but he went there. But he couldn't stay there. Patriji said, look at the work. Don't look at unnecessarily inside what goes on. And then he kept going inside. Inside what? They'll be all full of politics, full of blame, full of this and that will be there. You go into the inside, then you'll all be focused on work. This caretaker is talking that I came here for work. Of course, so many problems will be there. Challenges will be there inside. You open up. Frustrations will be there. You're doing a big yajna, big program, running a center, doing this, doing that. Issues will come. Day-to-day issues will come between people. And so then, because the moment you start looking issues, you'll never be able to work anywhere. You'll always be running away. You'll blame people, you keep people aside and do this, do that. But a small thing, you just highlight, a caretaker was bringing up this issue that, if I go and look into the issues, I'll not be able to work. I stay above it. My purpose is to serve. Figure this out. a simple, profound truth, he brought it up. An enlightened person is always attentively listening. What can I learn from anybody and everybody that I meet across? We meet so many people, we learn so many things from everybody if we are open about it, we not dismiss them. We just keep on opening our mouth. An enlightened person, the moment he meets an enlightened master, he never opens the mouth. Listens, okay, what can I learn from them? They don't try to go on impressing, okay, I know this, I read Bhagavad Gita, I read Vivekananda, I did this, I do Gandhi, I do Krishna. Nobody opens those mouths. What can I learn? What can I receive today? Is living a life of light. Otherwise we'll not learn, we'll not increase our knowledge. Knowledge leads to experience. Enlightened master is receiving, receiving, receiving. Yes, Chandragupta ji is there. Okay, must have been so much he's learned in his architecture and his, how does he infuse architecture into the nature? Maybe you can tell a few things for us. He's a master. What is his new experiences? What are his new experiences for the last 3 years? He reads a lot, so maybe some wisdom that maybe I can learn from him. When we meet a master, we are completely in silence and we're trying to learn. Recognize that I know little, recognize that I can always learn something new from this master whom I met 6 months later, because the things change. The situation would have changed. An enlightened person is living in great friendship. Enlightenment not is about sitting in Himalayas and then going into the blissful state. Enlightened person means living in great friendship with everybody. No superiority. Seek equality and not superiority. Friendship means knowing everybody. Friends are what? Friends are equal, right? They don't have superiority. Everybody is a friend. Why? If we understand from the 6 spiritual science principles, everything is consciousness. Quantum physics saying you are that and I am that, because we are just completely energy. In energy are connected, we are one. So then where is the question of somebody being superior and inferior? I'm Brahmin, I'm Indian, I'm, Reddy, I'm this, I'm, a PhD. Enlightenment is to seek friendship with everyone and then letting everybody be what they want to be. That's the second part of friendship, is equality, and then allowing other person to be what they want to be. Become a greatest friend to your child, because they don't see them as a little thing, child. They see them as souls, see them as same as you, the consciousness. When we see every person as consciousness, then we seek friendship, we seek equality, and we allow them to be what they want to be. Don't twist them and say, you have to be like this. Why are you not like this? Go on giving suggestion, go on, saying this is not how it should be, this is how it should be. For everything you have a comment. That means you're twisting other person not to be the way they want to be. Let them be, no? You like mango, they like orange, so why not? You want to do this business this way, they want to do some other way. Why not? Okay. What's so big deal about it? Okay, you spend 10 rupees in doing it, they'll spend maybe 30 rupees in doing it. That's where the problem comes. Oh, you're wasting money. Everyone can only learn through their experience. So as much as I know, as much as I advise, I give suggestion, but then we'll have to let other person decide and do. It's a different thing when somebody agrees in your workplace, in a contract. In a contract, they agree, it's a barter system. Then it's a different thing. Okay, they agree to do a few things and then in return they take money. That's not service, that is an agreement you have. So there you agree to abide by a few rules and you do that. You don't waste money in this and that. You agreed to that. So then for that you're taking something. That's a different thing. We're talking about living life, between wife and husband, between children, between friends. An enlightened person is exhibiting the highest amount of compassion. Highest amount of compassion to everyone around. Oh, that's their problem, their karma, let them suffer, I don't care. That's not an enlightened state. Enlightened person is saying, whatever I have, let me see if I can give to the best of it. How can I help? Karuna, compassion, is to constantly see that what is the way I can help them go from where they are to a level higher. Where they are to a level higher. Whatever I have, if you are highly knowledgeable, if you have this wisdom of this meditation, you give that. Enlightened person is readily giving that. The guy is struggling. Your mates are struggling. There are people who help you at home every day. They struggle for various things. We also struggle. They also struggle. And so who is there around you? I don't have to go somewhere into Africa and then try to go and then solve the problem. I'll just take care of the people around me here. Whoever is around me, am I able to give what I have? Am I able to show that compassionate heart? Friendship is to allow them to be what they want to be. Compassion is to give that help. I have knowledge, then I give. The more the knowledge I have, I give to others. Then when I meet a master, I receive that. What you give is what you receive. Law of cause and effect. Law of cause and effect. We learn this. If I have knowledge and share wisdom to people who I understand and see that they do not know, they're blaming others, give this wisdom. Your thoughts create reality. You come with the design, so why are you blaming? If I have a little bit of money, I share that money. Rather than leaving them to, okay, their karma, they will figure it out. Okay, I don't care, only me. That compassion has to show up in our daily life right here. When our colleagues, when our people who are working with us, helping us in our cause, in our life design, a driver and a maid, and then they are all working in a life design. They're not just there for paid salary. They are there in a life design. They could have been helping somewhere else. And so when you look at them and say, okay, if they have some function, they have some requirement, we take care of them a little bit. Whatever that is, compassion. People have a lot of challenge. Give them your time. Whatever you have, share. That's living in compassion. I'm not saying that's all the problems. At that moment, you feel, do something for them. And then you are knowledge to help them to solve the problem permanently, give that. That's most important. Everyone here who meditates, who knows this knowledge, must be giving this knowledge, not giving only a physical help. Give that physical help necessary. Food is necessary, give that. You don't have to take care of the shelter. Maybe today's shelter is not there, maybe that. But then give them the knowledge so that they can create what they want. Whatever is possible for you, within your capacities, do food, shelter, within your capacities. You don't have to borrow things, capacities. An enlightened person is really compassionate, never leaves people out. An enlightened person is not thinking that I'm enlightened, so I'm going to give all this enlightenment to somebody else. It says, I'm enlightened, I'm this master. Now I'm going to give this mastery to everybody. You cannot. How can you give mastery to somebody? Everybody has their own design. Oh, yes, I've got all the power, so I'm going to give you blessings and I'm going to heal all you and everything. Enlightened person will never do that. No healing. Never saying that I know it all, so I'll also tell you how you can become that, and then so you take it. I'm going to give you enlightenment. How can you give enlightenment to somebody? You cannot. What you can give the information and give the knowledge that you have. You can't give them enlightenment. They need to take that. If they take it, they get enlightened. If they do their practice, they get that. Saying that I'll solve all your problems, saying that I have my blessings, this concept of blessing is wrong. That somebody gives me what? If I am consciousness, who should I take from? I take it from myself. Friendship is there from everyone. Friendship is there. Number of times people ask me, sir, bless my child, I need your blessing. Okay, I wish you great, no doubt about it. No doubt, I wish you all the best. Enlightened person is never hurrying up and now wasting time. Enlightened person is never hurrying up unnecessarily and now wasting time. Unnecessary hurry. Oh, his time is getting over, I have to run. They're not there, but they're not also wasting time. Every moment is greatly utilized. And years pass and say, what did I do with my life? Time is gone without even realizing. Every moment is precious. If I come with a purpose, and then if you see everything is evolving from consciousness, nature, 5 days later, go into a specific park, suddenly it changes. How much work has happened there for it to grow and change? Work of consciousness. So how should I be in creation? Just wasting time, procrastinating for tomorrow. That's not being consciousness. Consciousness is in this positive urgency to experience more. We need to be in that positive urgency to experience more. That's what it is. Then, without even realizing, everything grows so quickly. So no waste of time. But time boxing and everything is saying everything is this. We have to go beyond time. Then we have to basically do work at hand is there. Something or the other is there. When nothing is there, music is there. We can listen to music, nicely read books. Rather than wasting at airport, looking this way, that way. Why don't you go into meditation? Why don't you go read books? In flight 2 hours, we kill time. Nobody kills time. An enlightened person never kills time. The word only drops. Killing time, it drops completely. Right? All gossip and then going on talking about, okay, we're going from place to place, in a tours, in a bus, they're going gossip for the next 2 hours. Enlightened person not killing time, enlightened person utilizing time greatly. Okay, I'll meditate, I'll sing, I'll contemplate about my life for the next 3 months, last 3 months, what happened, where am I going? I visualize, I dream about the future that I have. So many tools are there, express gratitude. I look at everything happen in my life and then express gratitude to person after person after person after person, thing after thing. Enlightenment means I'm not removing somebody's suffering. I'm only there as a friend to help. I have to let everybody learn through the lessons. If I'm doing the homework of my child will always be dependent on me. Enlightened person will never make somebody dependent on you. Make others dependent on you. You find your answers from yourself. You do meditation, you sit down, you get your answers. Don't go on doing somebody else's homework. Come. Oh, I got this dream. I will analyze in great detail what this dream is. Okay, the guy will come with tomorrow another dream. You got the siddhi, you got the power to analyze all of that and keep doing it for the lifetime. So that person is also lifetime. The moment you're not there, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with their dreams. They don't know how to manage their emotions. So for everything, you're giving solution, no? You make them independent on their own. Meditation is helping people to go in to find answers from within. We can talk about enlightenment. Enlightened person is always recognize the mistakes will happen, right? Okay, mistakes happen, no problem. But go on pounding, and say, because of you, this has happened. Because of this, we are in this trouble. Is not an enlightened state. Enlightened person recognize, okay, mistakes happen. Okay, I move on. It's okay, no problem. Mistakes will happen. Whatever. But knowing that only through that I learn is an enlightened state. So allow imperfections to be there, allow failures to be there. Don't jump on people and then strangle them because of you and then make them feel guilty forever in their life. Because of you, I'm in this state. Because of you, we're in this state. No, this happens. Recognizing that because of it, life happens, growth happens, learning happens. And so allow mistakes to be there. Recognize it. Enlightened person is not doing mistakes. Enlightened person is, everybody does mistakes. Enlightened person knows that yes, mistakes happen. I can recover from it and move forward in life. That's enlightened state. And so then you're also allowing others to be in that state. My colleagues are there. Of course, a junior colleague will make mistakes. Why not? I've been there. I've done that. So of course, it's there. Being tolerant to it. Don't kill people because they made some mistakes. Or in your view or idealistic behavior, they're not doing it, and so don't kill them. That's not an enlightened state. Because ultimately, each of them will lead to a lot of suffering inside. An enlightened person is joyfully there, no matter what happens. Is there joyfully. The joy can only come when you are allowing imperfection to be there around you. Right? It's possible. The moment you know that everybody comes with their own design, a businessman will succeed in first go. A few businessmen in the part of the design will go fail several times and then succeed. The moment you know that everyone comes with their own design and a plan, we have nothing to do. We have no interference. We have to figure out how do I do my role right. Not try to poke into others' role and say, you keep doing this. No, am I doing my role right? What's my role right means? Allow others to do their role, first of all. My role is to say that, okay, I'm going to get my greatness out, my greatest action out. I'm playing the drama. Enlightened person is never suppressing their emotions, never always expressing. Enlightened person does not think, oh, I have to manage people. Oh, if I cry now, it's going to make people really, really feel bad, so I'm going to hold it back. If I express, oh, they're talking absolute untruth, absurd. But if I say something, they feel very bad. They feel hurt. So let me just keep quiet. Enlightened person is not suppressing emotions and trying to manage the show. Don't. You express your emotion. Express freely. All suppressed emotions lead towards, such chronic illnesses. All chronic illnesses are coming because of suppressed emotion and memories. So enlightened person is expressing. Emotions are expressed, never held back. If you don't have guts, at least take the picture of the person and then shout at the person again and again and again. At least release it. Okay. Osho used to talk about a story. A person was so agitated with his boss that he wanted to take the chappal out and then slap him, do that. But he can't do. The boss is utter nonsense. The boss speaks, stifles them, and he used to have so much, because it's fully one-sided. You wanted to just literally slap him. Then the person gets worried. Oh, the moment I see my boss, definitely one day I'm going to take my chappal and then hit him. So then he leaves the chappal at home and comes. Then he's not able to hold. They start looking at others' chappal at that time. Then he has to pull other chappal out and then hit him. So it goes on like this, and it becomes, mad. He's not able to hold the doctor. His wife takes him to a psychologist and says, okay, so some problem is there. He's not able to hold. The psychologist says, okay, no problem. So easy. Take a picture of your passport on the mirror. Every time you feel, then slap him with your chappal there, right there. Do it. He does it 10 times, he does it 15 times, he feels great. Next day he goes there, he feels great, no problem. And his boss gets confused. What the hell? He's become so nice now. He's not doing anything. Then he asks, what are you doing? He says, sir, don't ask me. I can't tell you that. It's like that. We express some way, figure out a way to express some way. But the right thing is to express right there. Enlightened person is not serious. Not seriously there, and then, as if there's nothing, everything is just going on very seriously and stiff and serious. Is laughing, is making people laugh, is laughing at himself, not worried. Jovial, playful, being there. Everything is okay. Enlightened person is not rejecting life here. I have problems, then I want to do sannyasa. I want to leave everything and go. I have problems, only to go and get attached somewhere. Enlightened person is not living life here, not living the family, not living sexual life, not living material life. Everything is required. Sex is not sin. It's not sin, it is God's creation process. I'm enlightened, I should not go anywhere near. What a sad story. Understand the energy impacts, but not renouncing. Recognize what's my purpose. My purpose is to be not married, to be there. I mean, a marriage is just an independent thing. My purpose is to be there by myself and then do a certain level of life. It's fine. We're all individual beings. We are here to experience our life. But experiencing a life, learning life and go through is through various designs. And in samsara and being here in this society, we learn so many things because we're thrown at situations all the time. And our knowledge must come to practice right there. And somebody tells me stupid, that opportunity is there to see how can I be, am I boiling inside because they told me stupid? Or I take it as, okay, I don't become stupid, so let me go forward. Maybe out of ignorance, maybe out of challenge, maybe out of some pressing situation, they're behaving this way. So samsara is nirvana. Enlightened person is not leaving samsara or any of those unless it's their real design to leave, but not otherwise. And for 99% is here. They're accepting life, they're accepting wife, children, whatever that is there, but then they are living not with attachment. Enlightened person is never attached. Padma Patra Mibhambisa. That means they're like a lotus in the mud, in the water, the Padma Patra. So I'm there, but not attached. My children are there, not attached. Oh, my children, now I have to be there for lifelong for them. Our purpose, our responsibility there until they're dependent on you. The moment they're not dependent physically, then they must be taught and trained to take care of themselves. Attachments. Enlightened person is never in attachment, but in relation with everybody, but not in attachment with anybody. We don't reject relationships. We are here, but not get attached to anything. Attachment leads to suffering. And so we know that. And so dukkha, trishna is the cause of suffering. Trishna means excessive desire, greed. But we are there with everything that is there. We are experiencing everything. We want everything to be experienced. Of course, we slowly move into a purpose, align to a purpose of what is that really gives me joy. And we do that. But not attached, stay detached. And of course, all these things we hear, our meditation, help them to have all of this easily. But the knowledge is important, dear friends. So we go about talking about enlightenment. And the last thing I say, thoughts create reality. Anyone who is working with this principle, the thoughts create reality, is enlightened. Works with that opportunity. My experience, I drew through my thoughts. So let me change my thought. I want something, I can get it, and have that miraculous thought. If somebody else has to do that, only I can have it, is unlightened state, is a darker life. Because nobody will ever come and save you. Who is going to save? Today, so many parents are saying children are not taking care of me. What to do? Children are leading their life. Untruth, that somebody has to take care of me. Of course, truth, that children must take care of the parents. To the whoever has helped me must take care of them, is truth. Untruth, parents thinking that my child has to take care of me, otherwise life is not there. Untruth. Paradox. A child must take care of people who help them. Truth. Be compassionate and help them to the best possible way, to the best possible way. Truth. They gave me life, and so I take care of them to the best possible way. A parent, my child is not taken care, because of which I'm suffering, is living in untruth. They're not taking care, I'm suffering, living in untruth. Go to ashram. There are so many ashrams are there. There is so much opportunity there to serve. Everybody may not be the way you expect. Everybody has their own design. And so then why suffer? We take our life into our hands. Why suffer? My thoughts bring me into a greater coherent state, so I can be happy right here the way I am. Whether I care or don't care, can I be that way? And forever I release the suffering. Otherwise, for lifelong, for the rest of my life, from 60 to 100, I'm suffering because my father, daughter-in-law is not taking care. Somebody is not giving me attention. They're doing this, they're doing that. Big suffering is there. While they have their consequence of karmically, if they don't take care of you, they have their consequence, but that's not in your hand. So this is darker life, that is darker life. The guys who don't take care of the parents to the best, even though they have the ability, they're living a darker life, they pay consequences for it. The people who are saying that because of them my life is like this are also living a darker life. Right. The last thing, dear friends, is that enlightenment means that we never judge. We never judge. We don't even understand ourselves. How can I judge somebody else, something else? No judgment. An enlightened person never judging, is only witnessing and saying what is what. Okay, I have to make a decision within a given thing, and I have to look at all the facts and look at them, and then make your own decision. Over. No judgment. First, know yourself before you can even judge somebody else. Know yourself. There's so many ways we can talk about enlightenment. Patriji has done a beautiful lecture on this, but in Telugu. So I have to get this translated in English. All these points are there. And so if we apply all these points, our life is great. We constantly learn. We're not bothered whether somebody is taking care of us or not. But we are there in helping to the best possible way. And we lead a compassionate, friendly life. And of course, law of karma must kick in. And so what you do is what you get. And so automatically we get more of it, right? We live life of no fear, fearful life, unenlightened state. Explore what is causing me to fear, be fearful. If I'm feeling a darkness, something is there, explore it. What to fear for? When there's no death, what to fear for? If image is simply the fear of image, fear of egoism, that's because ignorance. What is there? Fear of my image, and so that I don't want to do it because people think that I'm a failure. Whatever I do is perfect. Some image protection is there. That's why you don't want to jump in and teach meditation. You say, no, I don't know. Observing the breath is known. You know already, observe the breath, life will change. Why can't you talk about this to others? No, they feel bad. They judge me. They think I'm not good enough. I'm not capable enough. No enlightened person is thinking I'm not capable. If I'm the whole, where is the question of I'm not capable? That's unenlightened state. You don't have enlightenment. I'm not capable. I have to know. I have this is not there. That's not there. Not an enlightened state. I am the whole. I know something. I talk about it. I'm ready to learn from you, but I'll talk about I know something good. I'll give. Aquariums, remove aquariums. If I see aquarium, I'll talk about it. I'll tell them, come on, guys. You want freedom. You don't want to be boxed like that in a room. So please release them. Tell that. Don't be a mute spectator. An enlightened person is acting with courage all the time because fundamentally that strength is there from inside. The fears are not there. I can uphold the truth, that is living a life of truth. Asatoma Sadgamayi, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, living a life of light. That means my suffering is because of me, not because of others. So I come out of suffering through various ways we talked about. Okay. And then I become unlimited the moment I know Mritya Mato Amritangamaya, eternal. I'm eternal means that I don't have fear, so then I carry my life greatly unlimited. Right. Thank you very much, dear friends, for being there. We will continue this program. Of course, a few more days. We're all quite tied up into this GCML, this big yajna that we're doing in Delhi. Right? There's so much goes on. So many great volunteers and Abhidhasis are working towards it. We would like to see, and most of you be there in Delhi, in Bharat Mantapam, register for this conference. As much as possible, make an intention to be there, and then be there. First is to make an intention, thinking that, it's not for me. I'm sitting in some country somewhere. No, make an intention. I'd like to be there. If not today, if not this time, we'll be there at least next time. Great meeting of masters will happen there. Okay. Expansion of vision will happen there. Tremendous amount of inspiration will happen there. Inspiration to be like that Buddha, that we are forever remembered in whatever that little that we can do. All of this will happen, dear friends. When you come to a spiritual conference, a retreat will evolve personally. A conference will inspire, a conference will expand our vision. So ever grateful to Patriji. Thank you.
So we have an announcement regarding the book club that is going to start at...
yes. Please do.
Sure, thanks, sir. So we have on Wednesdays, we will be discussing the book named Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza. This book will be covered in 2 batches. Batch 1 at 8:15 a.m. to 9:15 a.m. IST, and batch 2 at 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. IST by different masters. So please join as per your convenience.
Okay, the book is Breaking the Habit today.
Of Being Yourself, yes, sir.
All right. Okay, dear friends. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.
Good morning, Chandraji. Today class was absolutely fine, and what we are waiting for is the same content you have presented, not only today, every day. But the thing I want to say is actually, the thing what you told is from the today class daily. In the daily class, I am taking so many words, and some of the words which is going inside me. So today, what is my takeaway from this class is, you told that imperfection. When you want to become a joy, then you just accept the imperfections of others. So that is the it's like a mantra word that we heard it many times, but it's telling in the right time is the different thing which is going inside me. So I really thankful to you, Chandraji, for making us a daily growth. And also in the last couple of days back, you show one slide, which is a warehouse which is uncleaned, and there is a right side. There is a one picture, a beautiful garden, and you told that when the butterfly wants to come, you make you grow the garden like that. So just I'm started my garden now. Just I cut off all the thorns and started plowing, and then I kept it. I hope soon I will do all those things. Thank you, Chandraji, for your continuous, pouring your thought to us, and also we are also growing towards 2 years. Thank you, Ji.
Awesome. I'm glad even one is taken, then we are moved into permanently enlightened state. Just imperfections is sufficient for us to be into a high vibration. Great. If we pick one of these and practice, everything else will come.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Yes, Chandraji.
Good morning, Chandra sir. I am really, first day I'm overwhelmed with the 30 points of your explanation or definition, the values of Asatoma Sadgamaya. Though we will keep on repeating, I know it's from truth to untruth to truth and light to darkness and life to immortality. That's we do it every time. But you gave such a mind-boggling. I am immediately my ego started. Am I having any one of these qualities? It's going along with mine side by side. I'm watching myself. So my question is to you is, so the enlightened master doesn't refer to any X or Y. If whoever has only that is referring to all that these attributes, all these qualities that makes a person enlightened. Is that what
Yes.
Buddha
Yes.
is? So that is the.
So it is.
So only the qualities, whatever they have. That then in that case, the truth is the asatoma. You said the first thing is truthful. Just to try to be the truthful. The person is a truthful person. But in this world of kind of different vibration coming on to you, it's very hard to be absolutely truthful. Though I am seeing someone is not truthful, I feel not that comfortable telling them what you are doing is not truthful. Sometimes that is even I'm watching some people are in such a highest positions, even at work. I watched so many big managers, directors, they all come and say something in the back. They come and say something absolutely not truthful at all. They are all considered top
We
level.
have enlightened understanding, but not enlightened living yet.
Oh, okay.
Enlightened understanding is, okay, I know that they're eating meat is not right, but they're not able to tell. Enlightened living is not there yet, Chandraji. Enlightened understanding is there, but enlightened living is not there. For that, we need to increase our energy, increase our drop of fears. Somewhere we fear of something. We're fearful of something. And so then we don't utter those words. We tolerate. Situation to situation, it differs. But then we need to have the ability to talk about the truth. If because somebody is senior, I should not say, if you feel it's not right there, it's okay. But then still figure it out a way to express it. Right? And if you don't have that, then you said it is very hard to express. Hard to express. Now you as an enlightened master, you decide whether it's worth spending your energy there or not worth spending. Some places you don't have to. It's simply you move away. But being there and not expressing is a problem. Then we're not living an enlightened living. Move away. Change your relationships. Change your people that you are company. Change your place where you live. You make a decision. Is it worth my effort to be here? That's an enlightened decision you have to make. Not running away from a problem, instead, but if you feel that this is not the place for me, then you change your company. Figure it out. Right? And then so then you are living through. But then usually we are where we are is where we are, and then work there to make those things automatically improved through our effort. Okay, we don't run away.
Because when you say some places disclose the truth, point out somebody's thing, it becomes, then you become some kind of a bad guy in that area, in that room.
What bad guy? Bad guy is, that's what you're trying to protect yourself, your image. Okay.
Yeah, that is absolutely, that's my question. If I don't have the kind of moral strength, even doing the meditation, if I'm not able to tell that person what you are doing is not correct, then how do you think I am saying the truth? Or how can I leave that area and leave the relationship and go to somebody else?
You can't, but continue to work with them. Don't get disturbed by them, and then continue to work, continue to question. If it's going to help them grow spiritually, question. If it's of no value of spiritually, don't question things. Let them happen. Let them happen. All right. Somebody having a glass of wine, no problem. Somebody having 20 glasses of wine, it's going to spoil their body, which is not going to help them to be in their spirit. Then tell them that. But a glass of wine, nothing is going to happen. Don't bother about it. They're spending some money on stuff, don't bother. But then you see them getting attached and then start blaming others. That's when you raise the question and say, you know what? Understand the truth is that your thoughts create reality. And so go figure out, do some meditation. Tell them that's the time to tell, not otherwise, just like that. Now they may not accept. Now they'll say, oh, what do you think you are? You're a Buddha or something? Don't bother. Now don't get disturbed by it. Don't get disturbed by it. Others' words. So this is where our meditation practice will help. You know, your intention is to help them. You're questioning them because it's helped them to grow spiritually. It's fine. But then don't get disturbed, but that'll happen through our meditation. They'll recognize it. If we're getting disturbed, then we have work to do on ourselves. We're not there. Our enlightenment is not there. Correct. So because that's why we're getting disturbed with somebody.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, that's you create. You have
created. So you continue to practice meditation, more service, more increase your energy, your fears drop. You have nothing to lose, others have everything to gain. Those are the states where you talk about things more and more.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
One day I will explain to you what was the situation, not now. Then that will, you gave me a good answer to that. That's good.
A lot of times we're dependent on somebody. They're taking care of us, we feel obligated in many ways, and we keep quiet. This is the problem. In anticipation of a favor, or because they're already doing some favor, we think, and we're dependent, so we keep quiet. All right, we have to become independent. We think for ourselves. And so question is, so what? So what? That means we are fearful of losing that thing that we are. What do we lose? So we have to go into that state of thought. When we go into the state of thought, we never lose anyway. What is right for us will come. We won't lose that. Many times we keep quiet because of this.
Yeah, exactly.
And a husband won't question, wife won't question. Husband, because they have the fear that I lose something, right? Or employer, somebody is getting a pension, somebody is getting this, getting that, many things, because we become weaker in our thought, in our mind, and so then we slowly let things happen. What do we have to lose? If we have to vacate the body, vacate the body now. So what else can I lose other than the body? That's the worst thing, right? The last thing that happened. So going to that such a level of understanding, meditation will take us to that understanding.
I think I'm getting now. In certain things, after talking to you, some of the issues were gone.
Most of the time, yes, most of the issues in the mind only, they're not even there. We are building it up in the mind. And so then we have scenario, and then the counter scenario, counter scenario, go on projecting, and finally create the whole thing here. And so it will come true in the physicality. Instead, if you visualize about what we want to have. I would like to see that people around me are becoming vegetarians. Great. Have that visualization. And then with that thought, go on and talk. It'll happen. Rather than having the negative understanding, negative thinking, oh, these guys are definitely going to snub me. They're definitely going to get angry about this because they don't like it. We also conclude they don't like it. They're really fond of it, as I can question. And if this is the talk we have inner, that's what we're creating outer anyway. So we change our talk and dialogue inner, and then with that understanding, we go and express. Right?
Definitely, I'm sure the meditation gives us the good detachment and emotional detachment.
Yes.
Not getting emotionally involved. That's the problem. So I feel now it's really helps me whenever I'm thrown in different situation. That's really giving me good strength. Though I was told about this million years, to me, it didn't make any sense. But now I'm seeing the emotional attachment, and those ones are definitely giving the big.
Yes.
In anything. That is definitely outcome of that meditation. I would write it.
Kamini madam. Yes, madam. Yes, Chandraji. Kamini ji.
Hello, sir. I guess you already answered my question, but I still like to get a little more clarity on it. You said that we have to accept the people as it is, right? The enlightenment is, that's what I understood, that in the accept the people the way they are. We are not here to kind of keep correcting them. At the other side, other time, like you are saying that we have to have a strength to say the truth. We have to have a strength to oppose. We are keeping quiet just because, like just you said, we want to have a favor from them, right? We don't want to lose them, so we are not saying. So these two things, like very kind of opposite, contradictory. At the same time, we have learned in our society that we being a woman, we have to be tolerant. That is a big thing for the woman, right? And we have to keep tolerating to have our family, to have our wherever we are, right? So
everybody must have enormous tolerance. Everybody must have full acceptance of situation. Acceptance means that you're not disturbed by anything that's happening to you. That your happiness has to be centered within you by accepting what's around happening. But questioning, if you feel that something is happening is not right, questioning has to be there towards somebody's spiritual growth. So expressing our truth must continue to be there. But what you get in return must be in an acceptance state to be there. You express your truth. That's how change will happen. So express the truth courageously, because truth trumps. Satyameva Jayate is there. Eventually it will trump. It will have its say. But however, the way you expect the result to come, it may not happen. You accept them the way they are at that point. Whatever that is coming to you, accept. That's what it means. Okay. You are causing a change. You are questioning, but then the result may be something else, but accept. You're on the truth side, but then the truth is to accept what are the imperfections are there. They may still not listen, they may still do things, but then you tolerate and accept. Acceptance to your best possible way, but accept situations that are happening to you. If there's no learning there, that's the time. If your learning stopped and you don't have any more learning in any given place, and so that's when you move away from that place. But otherwise, as long as there's learning, when do you know there's learning? As long as I'm not disturbed. I'm disturbed, that I have learning there. If I'm disturbed in my heart, in my mind, that means I have a learning there. Until the time I am there to learn and learn and learn. So I go into full acceptance of situations. People don't allow me, I'm okay. Right now, they're not allowing me to do things, I'm okay, I'm there. But I continue to ask for it until the time where I am fully going to acceptance. That's when you make a change. If you still feel your purpose is something else, and then you cannot just go on wasting your time there, you're not allowed to do things, and you're not disturbed by it. You only have an empathetic understanding that they still have not learned. That's why they're causing this violence of force to me, and that's the time you make a decision, and then you change your environment. Okay, talking about many things here. Acceptance is different from speaking truth, madam. Staying quiet means you're not speaking truth to cause a change. That you must do. Right? A person who is eating meat, I must continue to question and say it is not good, it's like a poison pill. But I must not kind of have hatred because they're not eating, following what I'm doing. That means you're not accepting the situation. You burn inside at that point. I recognize that, okay, fine, so these guys will learn sometime, and so they'll do it. You tell their spouse, don't unnecessarily interfere into children, let them be, that he keeps on interfering, accept. You may not change immediately, but you don't keep quiet. Interference is the biggest karma that one creates for themselves. If I interfere, tomorrow somebody else interfere into my life. That's there. And so if they're interfering constantly to the children, constantly pushing them and say not doing the blaming them, then yes, you are going to question your voice, your thing, opinion. Raise the truth is to not interfere in somebody. Do that. But then other side, accept. Don't carry enmity and hatred about your spouse because they're not doing what you expect to do. They just don't have that thing yet. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. And you're saying that there is a lecture from Patriji in Telugu. When you translate that to English, please share with me. This is something really new.
Sure. Okay. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.
I start my day with love, wanna start my day with love. That's what I get more of, is love. I start my day with love, wanna start my day with love. That's what I get